Magandang hapon po mga batchmates at classmates. Kasama po natin dito sa ating tambayan ng mga alumni sa Tatak segment ang isa pang engineer na turned ano nga ba uli? Malalaman natin sa kwentuhan natin mamaya sa kanya. So welcome Rhea. Pwede mo bang batiin ang ating mga kasamang nanonood ngayon, ang ating mga batchmates at classmates?
Hi, hello to my fellow alumni and also to the students of UPLB. Thank you again for inviting me in this very interesting program. And good afternoon to everyone, and I hope you would listen to our segment today.
Ayan, excited na kaming makipagkwentuhan kay Rhea. Rhea, ito hindi na akong papatumpik-tumpik pa, diretsuhin na kita. Ano ba yung mga learnings mo noon sa UPLB, lalo na sa CEAT, na malaki yung naging naitulong sa paghubog ng iyong career?
Alam mo, nung panahon nung nasa CEAT ako, it's really a struggle for me. So what I learned is to move on and try harder. And yung context kasi nito when I was still a student, it's engineering is a difficult subject for me. It's a difficult course. And when I was still a student, a lot of my classmates, sometimes I feel that I'm just the one na hindi nakakagets nung topic or nung concept, especially for complicated concepts like, for example, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, power systems. For me, those are very difficult subjects. But then again, I see my classmates na very understandable for them. So wala akong nagagawa kundi to try until I pass. And sometimes I would fail as an exam, for example, but there's no way to do it. You just have to try it again and again, even if you fail. Even if meron kang anxiety when taking the exam, parang natatakot ka pag nakikita mo yung results, you don't have a choice but to try again. So when I become a professional, when finally I became an engineer, nadala ko yung attitude na yun. Na try and try lang, be persistent in what you do. Na kahit magkamali ka, kahit mag-fail ka, you do make mistakes. Sometimes you feel very disappointed with yourself. You don't have a choice, but you have to try harder. You have to learn from your mistakes and just trust yourself that you can accomplish your objectives.
Yan, napakaganda no? Yung talagang never give up. Siguro mas magandang sana mas maraming estudyante nakakarinig nun na yung never give up na attitude ay makuha din nila. How would you describe UPLB or CEAT based on your experience?
For me, CEAT has the most objective standards, no? I mean, I haven't tried din sa nung undergrad, but I can see talaga na very specific, very objective ang standards ng CEAT. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't matter if you're a son or daughter of someone powerful, for example, or you're a graduating student. So the standards of CEAT is the same for all. So for me before, parang ang nakikita ko doon, wala silang empathy or walang sympathy. But then I realized on hindsight na it actually has a lot of merit. Yung ganung objective standards for everyone, regardless of your gender, regardless of your wealth or your status, pare-parehas yung standards ng CEAT. They're very systematic, they're very professional. So when it comes to all students, and for me, yun yung nakita ko when I became a professional, in engineering and now in the law profession, nadala ko yung ganong attitude na your standards should be the same for everyone, regardless of their status, of their gender. Dapat pare-parehas lang.
Kasi nakwento mo nga yung tungkol sa law. Paano ba nangyari to?
Actually, before, wala talaga akong idea or objective to become a lawyer when I was still an engineering student. Especially for engineers, diba? Parang sabi nila, we're bad communicators. And to some extent, medyo totoo yun. So when I was a new engineer in the energy industry, I realized na ang dami ko palang hindi alam when it comes to the engineering profession. So hindi lang yung technical aspect ng engineering yung kailangan mong malaman, but also the legal aspect. And I see that most engineers don't care so much about those parts. For example, communication, legal aspect. And I want to bring something new to the energy industry, to the profession, so that I can contribute more. Kasi kung madaming engineers, madaming brilliant engineers in the energy industry. But I feel that there's something lacking. Maybe I can contribute more if I have some specialization that most of my peers at that time in my time at least, doesn't really, or they're not really interested in that aspect. I just graduated last year, 2022, and I took up the bar in November. So I'm still waiting for the results. So I'm also in the law firm right now. And we have a lot of projects na may engineering aspect and my law aspect. So where I'm working for a law firm right now. So mostly legal aspect, but you cannot really, for example, when it comes to an engineering project, you cannot really disengage in technical and legal aspect. So you have to know, sometimes you really have to know or understand the technical aspect in order for you to provide, a comprehensive legal opinion or advice to the clients. So yung experience ko na yun, I feel very appreciative of my engineering degree on those aspects, on those special cases, so that I feel that I'm competent to provide those kind of technical and legal advice.
Ngayon naman, Rhea, can you share tips with our students na nanonood ngayon dito sa UPLB or even specifically para sa ating mga CEAT students that can help them in their future career?
For CEAT students specifically, but this applies to everyone also. Take time or invest on your soft skills. So soft skills and leadership skills. So maybe right now you don't see the merit kung bakit ka mag-invest na so much time building your soft skills, communication skills, writing skills, diba? Your leadership skills and management skills. But in the future, actually yun yung edge mo eh. Yun yung magbibigay sa'yo ng edge. Sometimes it is the reason why someone is promoted over other people despite having brilliance in engineering. Kasi madami talagang brilliant engineers. So, especially from UPLB, UPLB engineers are known to be very, very smart and very professional. So, nagkakatalo na lang talaga sa soft skills and management skills. And also, expand your network. So ito yung regret ko when I was still a student because I didn't expand my network. I feel na masyado na akong, at that time, masyado na ako nahihirapan sa engineering. So bakit pa ako mag-expand ng network ko, di ba? To take time to know people. But that is my advice. Be inspired by people. If you can, you have to talk to the students. Maybe you have to connect to your alumni. Ask them about their aspirations, their visions. Ask them about their profession because that would help you a lot. Be inspired by the people you see, lalo na yung sa mga alumni ninyo, and continue working hard to be that kind of person or be better than those alumni na nakikita nyo inspiring for you.
So, syempre, dahil dyan, hindi kita pakakawalan ng hindi mo ginagawa. Ang favorite namin dito, ang Tatak Shoutout. So, yan, Rhea. Pwede ba namin marinig ang version mo ng Tatak UPLB?
Hi everyone, ako si Rhea Caguete, Tatak UPLB ako.